Are we live? Oh, we're live. Okay. What's going on, guys? So before we start, I'm going to be doing a Twitch stream later tonight with viewers. If you guys are interested in that, my name on Twitch is DevGains, so I can type that in the chat if you're interested. But also, be sure to check out the website and hit up that Instagram. Let's get shit done. We're not live. Yeah, dude. That's the whole point. Join this if you want to get stuff done, but by joining this, you still have to be here. You know what I'm saying? If you're here, hit that thumbs up. Good morning, Vector. How's it going? What's up? This is the fastest anyone's ever joined the stream. Get shit done. Get shit done Saturdays. So that's what we're here for. If you're here, hang out for a little bit and then go fight past your lizard brain. Get your stuff done. I was listening to a book talking about lizard brains today, so I might say that word a lot. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, hit up that Instagram if you're interested. Good guy Greg, what's up, man? What's the Twitch? Let me get that. I need to work on the art, but I'm going to hit that. One moment. That's the Twitch. We'll hit up some viewer games if you guys are interested. I don't really want to do it on this channel. People are like, "What's this? Video games? You're supposed to be coding." So we'll do it on Twitch. So, what's going on? We're just getting some stuff done. I gotta do resume reviews here. Oh, by the way, if you want your resume to review, or for me to review it, send it in. Shoot me it to your email. You cleaned your room first time in months yesterday. Whew. You failed today to wake up at 5:30. That's okay. I woke up at like 6:30. No big deal. Give yourself some credit, man. You're getting stuff done by being in this stream, therefore not getting anything done. That's kind of the meme when I typed out the title. Join this if you want to get stuff done by not doing anything, by sitting in the stream. Hey, but that's okay. You were actually doing stuff before you started this, so go back and go do your stuff. What have I been up to other than, hung out with my girlfriend a little bit this morning. Then she went back to sleep. You guys can read between those lines. Went to the store, grocery shopping, normal stuff. Then I came back. Oh, my girlfriend got me this, she got me like this erasable thing here. It's actually not well, it kind of is erasable, but it's like, she got me this notebook, but it's like a whiteboard notebook. You were actually getting shit done. I think the shit was getting done, but not the shit. Getting stuff done by lurking in the stream, obviously. Morning, you can call it morning. I just call it Saturday, or I just call it the routine. What else? Hey, the shining dazzle. How did I learn JavaScript? I failed a whole lot. You were doing stuff before you saw the stream. You're still single. I can't help you there. Swipe right on everyone on Tinder. Dang man, daily uploads. Chris, it's like 7:50 for you. What are you doing here? We're getting stuff done. Chris, I know you got way more stuff. You got subscribers to go meet and make videos with. Or you can join the stream if you want. We can do a duet. We'll sing you a song. Your hair looks good, freakazoid. My hair doesn't look very good today. I didn't put any gel in it. So it looks like I'm wearing a toupee over here, like this line. Chris, what's up, dude? Finally caught one of the streams. Yes. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for giving me a little bit of your time this morning, before we get started on the weekend. So you just got this job and they're using K-Base. It's kind of a joke. It sounds like a joke. Chris, I see you. What's up, man? How's it going? Guys, we're going to do some viewer games later, but I'm not going to do it on this channel because that's not what this is for, really. So we're going to do it on Twitch. That's what Twitch is for. Oh, the Discord. Bitcoin coming through with the Discord. Hey, dog, come here. Dog, everybody see you. They're going to ask about you. Come here. Come here, dude. Hold on. I got you. Come here, dude. Come here. Come say hello to these 58 people. You've got friends. I know you got a lot of fans. You got more fans than I do, actually. Hold on. Come on up, dude. Get up. All right, here you go. Everybody's gonna ask about him, so might as well just get him. What up, dude? Good morning, Chris, and Craig. Craig, how you doing? I hope you're doing better. Hey, can we get some happy birthdays in the chat? It was Craig's birthday yesterday. He's officially the Discord dad now, so let's drop some happy birthdays for Craig. How you doing, man? You doing good? Don't lick my face. Or my ear. Alright, you've said hello to your fan base. You're free. He doesn't know what that means. He's just a dog. Alright, everybody's gonna ask. Look at him just creeping back there. Dude, you creeping? He's creeping. He's a master creeper. Happy birthday to Craig. He's now 104 years old. Said it yesterday, but happy birthday again. Yeah. The dog actually edits my videos. Craig, thanks for being here. I think you inspire more people than you realize. Even though you struggle bus in a couple days. We're here for you. Found me a few months ago on YouTube, loving the content. Hey, thanks, Scott. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time. Thanks for typing that out. It means more than you know. PHP and K-Base. You needed a job. How long would you stay? Every single day I would be looking for a new job. $1 equals 1 push-up. It's actually my off day from the gym, so if you guys feel like giving me something to do, go ahead and hit those dollars. Swing those big D's. You're 53 and learning to code. It's perfectly doable. Oh, Dave, yeah, you sent me the email. So, yeah, dude, you can do it. What dog breed? It's like he's like half American Eskimo, half Husky. So, I don't know. I got him at the, this is what happened. This is what happened when I got that dog. I went to the dog shelter and there was like this group of kids that were gonna like walk, like you have to ask to walk the dog and like go out and play with it before you can like make your decision and stuff. And it was just like, I was like, oh, excuse me, I have to take him for a walk right now, because like these little kids were gonna like adopt him before I could, and I was like, no, he's mine. So I was like, I just like pretended I worked there. I was like, huh, get out of the way, little kids. I don't know why anyone would take that dog to a a shelter. They said they were moving, but I think in reality, he was just a backyard dog that never got any attention. Is jQuery still relevant? I mean, it's not really like cutting edge, but it's relevant. You'll need to do it at some point. There's probably some website that your company has that they very rarely touch, but some customer's still using it that's paying them money, so they keep it. 5 triangle push-ups, please. Those are 5 Canadian dollars, so I got 5 Canadian push-ups for you. Triangle push-ups? All right. Triangle push-ups, just for you. You gotta get the form right. Oh God. All right, I'll do 10. We got 10 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. There's your 15 push-ups. And my face is like a cherry red. Give me a second to read chat. Thanks for the donuts. Seriously though, I appreciate that. It's Saturday, right? This is my full-time job. If I'm not hustling for money, I can't pay my bills. I'm not even mad. Is SaaS absolutely important to front end? You need to know SaaS. You need to know SAS and you need to know LES 100%. Because if you're going to be using a framework, you're going to be... Those are rookie numbers. They're rookie numbers, but I just worked out 5 days in a row all week. And yesterday I worked out triceps pretty good, and then push-ups are like hitting the triceps. Like it hurts to extend. Okay. Can you send me V-Bucks? But Chris, congratulations on that second job offer. Any React-specific learning resources you recommend? Bernard, Tyler McGinnis has a lot of stuff. Can I mentor you? Yes, I can. It is $500 a month. You can sign up for it if you want. Thank you for the triangle push-ups. Thank you for the tricep workout. Now I can't extend my elbows. Appreciate you, fam. Pass the technical phone interview with Google moving on to on. Oh my God. I don't know if he'll do it, Craig. We'll have to look. Let's see. Craig, it's your birthday. Take those $5 back. All right, so let's see. Hey, dog, come here. Dog, come here, fam. You, come here. Come here. It's okay. Come here. We're doing push-ups. We're doing push-ups, all right? All right. We're doing push-ups. 1, 2, 3. We got 4. I'm coming in. We got 5. You're freaking out. All right, there's 5. I don't know what to do. You good? I think he's good. There you go. Woo! What are we at? 15 push-ups now? 20 push-ups? Some egregious amount of push-ups. Can you guys give me some UX experience? Like, can you guys go try to break my website, please? Because, like, I know what it's supposed to do, but you guys find stuff that I won't find. Please go break it. By the way, I know the Start Here button doesn't work because I haven't created the Start Here page yet. But, you know, break everything else. Also, the Team Treehouse page, it's not done. But if you break it, I would appreciate that, and let me know what you find. Because that's what I'm going to be working on today after resume reviews. Trying to get that fixed. So, you know, like the questions that you guys have here, I can just be like, yeah, I have an article on that if you want to go more in depth. Then you guys can read it. You'll break it, okay? Go break. I mean, don't DDoS it, please, but like, feel free to try and give me UX problems that you can find. Let's see. My start. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Greg and Craig and Tyler. All right, what was that? 5 more? All right, 5 more. I don't know if you guys can see. We'll hit up 5 more. Why no SSL? I do have SSL. What are you talking about? One, 2, 3. And then I'll do a clap push-up just because. Okay. There you go. I do have SSL. I worked like an entire Saturday to get SSL on that bitch. Will newsletters happen soon? Yes, sir. Today, that is on my list to get done. Here. Hold on. Pop-up modal is not responsive enough. Site responses, but the change in modal is not. Okay, so that's like a third-party thing that I have. It's called Opt-in Monster. I'll have to look into that. Login button drop-downs are not visible unless you hover over them. Okay, so I need to target that. Hold. Write this stuff down. Legends will be told about this day. You're not wrong. Mobile version of website is great. Okay. I just linked the non-SSL one. It should redirect. Hey Josh, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Having a pretty great Saturday morning. Hope you guys are too. Hope you guys are gonna, after this, you don't just go mess around all day. At least do something. Okay. Modal issues. I think I got my dogs hyped. I can hear them jumping around in the living room. Modal issues. Oh, hover, login. So you don't necessarily need a login. I just have it. Login buttons. You think it would look much clean without the binary GIF? What does that mean? Can you stop dropping stuff, bruh? I don't know what they have, but they're just dropping stuff. The email modal should scale down a little bit more so you can, the whole border and circle for the X. Let me look. Let's see. Yeah, I need to work on it. So I assume a lot of you guys are on mobile. So it's, I've been using you as an alarm clock, so thanks for streaming. I'm actually late today. Woke up at 6:30. Took care of the girlfriend's needs. Went to the store. Now I'm here streaming and I gotta make a video. What's the site URL? Okay, I'll paste it. I know it has, like, it's a mixture of plugins and WordPress and custom CSS and custom PHP code, so like, yeah. All right, what about this? If you guys could change the menu bar, how would that be? Like, I think it's a little bit too complicated. Like, I have two things, like a shop, and then I'm gonna have like the gear and stuff that I use, but I don't think I need all that yet, right? I think I just went too hard with too much content to create, and so then I was gonna put a bunch of articles on all the places that I would use depending on the situation, and that's about it. Your muscles are just big enough to make you feel like a dude. That's cool. I don't know. Needs. Everybody has needs. Yeah, like she needed me to get up to take care of some things, right? You know, had to call the plumber. Call the construction site, had to lay some pipe. Ghost Goblin, what's up, dude? A bit too much text. I mean, you're not wrong. I need to optimize, right? So you guys that are seeing it for the first time, you guys know what would work and what wouldn't work. So, like, I know what I want it to be, but yeah. Someone? Space Face, did you just post a GIF to the Discord of my dog doing a push-up? Pluralsight isn't a link. Rip. Hold. Yeah, it does. I spelled receive wrong. Rip. The nav bar layout is weird. Yep. Load up time at front page can be improved. Okay. I haven't even gotten to like speed yet. Okay, I'm just trying to get it readable. What is this? Keep up the great posts. Clearly an Instagram bot. You can tell by the fact that every single one of her posts is a picture of a backpack. Maybe the color scheme, not sure if it's something useful. Awesome site. Hey, thanks. Amanda, I'm pretty good. How you doing? Discord link. I don't know. Craig, you want to drop that? Plural share, Skillshare, Udemy, Coursera drop down. What about it? Is it weird? Oh, yeah, he's just chilling back there. At least it's not all lorem ipsum. Yeah, you're right. It's not all lorem ipsum, but when will I be streaming on Twitch? Well, I need to take care of these initial issues, the navbar specifically at 9:50, 10. Okay, so I'll have to make some media queries for that, I guess. I only have a... Do I run today? Today's my off day, except for when I'm getting forced to do push-ups by the stream. Because I have nothing today, right? I don't have any students scheduled. I don't have anything to do. So like all I have to do is work on the site, create content, make this video, then do a live stream later. It's like really, you know. The coloring of the right central parts are weird. Well, it fixed the logo, so I was trying to go with the logo stuff. It's weird being one guy. Like, there's other, I don't want it to be just like some clickbait bullshit, you know, like WordPress website. WF using it currently. Quick summary of the top. What is that? You mean topic? Skipping or running? I prefer skipping. Try to get long distance in, you know. Helps. Are you the only Indian in this chat? I'm not sure if that matters where you're from. We're all just happy to be here. I appreciate your time. Am I making courses yet? I mean, it's on my agenda, but I have to iron one thing out at a time. But yeah, I mean, I will eventually. I don't know exactly. Sane says login modal, better contrast with placeholder color background. Yeah. So you have to keep in mind I'm using a theme on WordPress. So yeah. Put a challenging when running. Get yourself an elevation mask. There's been studies on elevation masks that they don't actually do anything but just restrict oxygen. And that doesn't actually give you any more noticeable gains than just running to the same extent. I've seen a lot of people do it in like workout videos and stuff, but like the research is there and it says there's really no noticeable difference in gains, like running gains. It just makes it harder for you. Do I do development on live server or local host? I sure as hell don't do like on live, right? Why would you dev on production? I just local host. Dev environment all the way, man. Okay, login modal issues. Contrast. Cool. Are you guys going to go see Venom next week? That's what I'm looking forward to. Native American? Chris. That's funny. Why did I choose WordPress? Because I don't have time to create an e-commerce website from scratch. The read more start now. Yeah, the start now button doesn't do anything because I don't have that page. I don't have those page created yet. You think you have enough information to BS your way into a code job? I mean, that's what I did when I got my first job. I feel like that's what I do at all my jobs. Your mentor tells you that you'll never be Mozart and just to settle. If anyone tells you just to settle, I would just give them a big old middle finger and walk away and never listen to that person again. That's what I would do. If anyone tries to limit you or even puts those limiting thoughts in your head, walk away. Don't work too hard because of burnout. Well, maybe because he burns out because he's a little bitch, right? Like, people are like, you're going to work yourself too hard with these videos and you're going to burn out. I'm not going to burn out. Burnout's just an excuse for people that are little bitches. You think Michael Phelps burned out of working out 3 times a day when he was, training for the Olympics? No. Yeah, you need a new mentor, dude. He sounds like a dick. It sounds like maybe you're threatening him. If we break it down, really, it sounds like maybe you're coming up so fast that you're gonna surpass him, and you're gonna be better than the mentor. And there's always this weirdness when that happens. So that's what I would say. I don't know. Like burnout's just one of those mental things. Some people, they just use it as an excuse because everyone else does, and so they're like, "Oh, it's a real thing." You don't hear about the people that like aren't getting burnt out because I don't have time to talk about it. Do you hear this Salt Lake City fire truck? Yeah, I mean you have to have a steady pace. I can't play kill shot because I'll get demonetized and flagged. Is it better to try and go for the front-end web dev route or try to get into UI UX? You're going to be doing both, right? So there's been like this technology creep happening in web development lately where UI UX is even required to know basic React components. You have to be able to do basic styling, basic JavaScript, a whole bunch of just basic stuff. What is this? YouTube's a good way to deal with burnout. I mean, I've dealt with burnout too. I feel like burnout comes when you burn the boats and then you didn't know that something was sustainable and then you just go way too hard. Like I tried to do that when I got let go of my job. I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to make a video game and I'm going to be the next PUBG. And I got burned out. Actually, my GPU burned out and I couldn't make it anymore. I don't know. I've only felt with burnout in situations where I just slowly hated doing something and I was like, that's it, I just can't do this anymore, because it's like I hated doing it. Dude, you need to be on stream. He needs validation, I guess. Robert Art just stopped by to say you're getting shit done today. Have a good broadcast. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for typing that out. Appreciate you. Do you have to go to boot camp to be as good as me? You don't want to be as good as me. You want to be better than me, right? And no, you don't have to go to boot camp to be better than me, dude. Hustle harder than me. Do more than me. Put in the time. Stay more focused than I am. Greg, are you off today? Yeah, some people might have a hard... Yeah, so that was just like a templated page in its entirety. I was just more... That page was all lorem ipsum and some picture of some thought that was on there from the template, and I just had to change out everything real quick and put the content on there. You think creating websites like really easy, but then you like so much content, and like as the developer, you have to consider the experience for the user. Sweet, dude. Hey, is Harvard CS50 a good place to start with computer science? I don't know why you'd want to start with a university course for computer science. Just there's plenty of books that can break down computer science, probably easier, less complex than Harvard. Is VS Code Live Server worth using, or should you just do something else? No, dude, just do VS Code Live Server and then get your live SaaS watcher. Done. Easy. That's what I use. Building new desk, got the new mic. It's going to be a good weekend. It sounds like it will be. Writing out content that doesn't sound like a 5-year-old wrote it is really difficult. Especially if you want it to be... If you want people to like not have a bounce rate of 99%. And to be honest, the bounce rate for the website's not that bad. It's around 60%, right? If you can get to like 30% bounce rate, you're in like God mode. But if you're like 60%, you're pretty average, and I'll take that. Eventually, what I would like to do, we'll just be transparent, is run Facebook ads to like raise awareness, to be like, look, stop getting debated by all these fucking ads on Facebook, and like come to this website and read, you know. My advice to fight against procrastination. Fighting against procrastination is procrastination. You just have to do things, man. Like, whatever you're procrastinating about is essentially like pain aversion. Humans, the cost of having to do something that is painful or slightly annoying or slightly difficult, that's pain aversion, right? And pain aversion is a lot heavier to people than gain aversion. It's not gain aversion, but like pain aversion is huge, right? People hate doing things that are uncomfortable. People hate doing things, that's the resistance. You got to fight against the resistance. Like, so the road to average is very crowded, okay? So if you want to be better than average, you got to do things. You got to take the roads that aren't crowded. You know what I'm saying? Debated. Jose, go do what you need to, man. I mean, I haven't done CS50 through Harvard, so I have no idea. Maybe it's good. Like, when I think about writing engaging content for this site that I have, it's just like, I don't feel like writing because I feel like everything I'm going to write right now is stupid. And then you start writing for a few minutes and it starts to come. Did you graduate boot camp and you start your first job Monday? Which boot camp did you go to? If you say Trilogy Education, I'm banning you. Joshua, do you read Tony Robbins? Yeah, I have his book. I'm going to have a few of his books. This is the longest name I've ever seen. Someone just joined my Teachable. Mardonio Hilbert Marquez de Franca. What? I wish my name was that cool. Chris Nemo, what's up, man? How you doing? Jocko Willink? Yeah, I've already read Extreme Ownership. Link to my e-commerce app. It's not so much an e-commerce app than it is a website where I can break down the common questions that I get. Like, what do you think of Trilogy? Like, I'll have a whole page on there. Just go fuck yourself, Trilogy. You know what I mean? A big boot camp in Texas. Okay. What is my new programming project? I don't have a programming project. My new project, like, I don't feel like I have a need to do a programming project because it's just not. My new programming project is teaching people how to code, helping people understand code, making courses for code. I don't need to be on the cutting edge of something. Like, you guys can go do that. That's what you guys are passionate about. I'm passionate about making videos and helping you guys. Do I use Strava? I don't know what that is. Probably not. A fitness social network? No. I've never used it. I just work out. You're here to get shit done, Zo Thickness. Well, then hit that X on the stream, you know what I'm saying? You were thinking of switching majors from CS to mechanical engineering based on what you're hearing. Any advice? From CS to mechanical engineering? All right, well, let me ask you a question. Do you enjoy wearing khakis? Do you enjoy wearing button-ups? Do you enjoy wearing loafers? Do you enjoy Excel sheets? Long walks with your middle managers down the hallways of your company? Do you enjoy Excel sheets and, PowerPoints? Do you enjoy sucking your manager's dick? Okay? Because that's what you'll be doing in mechanical engineering. You should look at Full Sail. No, done. Full Sail anything is garbage. People like Full Sail University is like the ITT tech that's still around. Avoid. Hard avoid. Game design master's degree. What the hell does that even mean? All right, Full Sail University's going down next for the next place that's garbage. They're a for-profit university. They max out the student loans that you're federally allowed to take. Avoid. Are you open to relocation for a job that's a really good fit? Are you asking me as a recruiter? Because I'm not open to taking any job for anyone else. I don't work for people. I do my own thing. I have defined myself as a linchpin, and I'm not a cog in the machine. Why be a cog in the machine when you can be a creator of the machine and a cog in the machine, right? So, like, I don't know. I'm not going to make some CEO $1 million and then get paid 1% of that. So I don't work for people. Besides, mainly it's just not fulfilling. Why do people define success as working for a giant company and making them money? Just because that's just what they've been told to do since they were kids, right? I mean, go to college, get your degree, go work for a company until you're 65, retire. That's it. That's life. That's all there is to it. Like, but you're just a replaceable cog in the machine. It's just, I can go on about that. Why do people define success? Oh, I just read that. Is it worth it doing a master's if you want to be a full stack developer? No, it's not. Mark Fringe, if you're a recruiter, dude, you're like taking that shit to the next level. I found him on Cybercoders. He didn't respond to my message. What about if I go to his LinkedIn? No, he didn't answer. Oh, he has a live stream. All right, I'll ask him a question. Hey, I have an opportunity in Salt Lake City. Got a great client here. Do you make more on YouTube than coding? No, I don't. I make maybe like 25% of what I did at my job, but that's just with YouTube. Okay, so YouTube is not about the money. It's about doing something that I like. It's about being creative, not being told what to do, and having the option of creating stuff and not consuming or answering to anyone except for the people that I'm helping, you know? You know what I mean? It's just a different mindset. Either you like being a cog in the machine and you like being told what to do and you like, sit down, sit in your desk and do your work. It's just, that's just not what it's about. It's just society as a whole, But if I'm not creating, I'm not fulfilled. If I'm not making new things, if I'm not helping people in some way, I start to get depressed. If people tell me to be at this cubicle from this time to this time and you get 1 hour to do something that you want, I'm going to say, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Why does that guy get to tell me what to do? Patrick Taylor, what's up? Obviously, I had to work. I had to work through that, right? I put in my time. I put in 3 years of my life to realize I will never do that again. Like, I'm done. I will never work for someone again in like a corporate company. I will not be a cog in the machine. I will not be an employee number. Why are you not working at much paying software engineering companies for 2 to 4 years, then switching to another one? Because I don't want to work for a company. Because working for a company is the worst thing you can do for your motivation. Unless you like being told what to do. But I'm not about that life. I'm good, man. I'm good. Been watching you for a while. You're 19, graduated boot camp. Should you take a junior Java role that pays a little with full benefits? Or aim higher? Employment is important to learn how you can start your own business. I mean, you're not wrong, right? You can't just be an entrepreneur without any skills, right? Everyone's like, I'm going to start a company. All right, well, what's your business plan? What are you selling? How are you going to produce revenue? How are you going to produce income, right? You have to do something that you don't want to do. You got to do something that you don't want to do, but you have to do to figure out how you can do what you want to do. And I've done that now. So, I've realized the trap of salary, right? Why would I limit myself to what someone says I'm worth? When someone gives you a salary, they're saying, all right, your value to us is X amount of money. And if you work harder than that to improve your value during that time, we may think about giving you a little more. I'd rather work hard and make more. If I don't work, I don't make money. If I work a lot, I make more money. If I work smart, I make even more money. That's just capitalism, right? People are okay with that. Some people are fulfilled, right? Some people can see the vision of CEOs, and some people can see the vision of a company, and they really like what other companies are doing. For example, like Lambda School. Like I'm jealous that I didn't get to go there, right? That's why I talk about them. Like I like what they do, and what they do helps people, and so it's a good model. But why do you care so much about being productive? Ooh, you sound like that guy in the group of friends who's like, bro, you're in college right now. Why don't you just party? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you sound like. Robin, I saw that comment. I just didn't answer. My bad. Yeah, that's literally it. That's all that's in there. Yep. I mean, it's just the 3 ingredients. Like, what you see on the label. How do employees determine your work progress performance? In this line of work, it's really difficult. Let's see. Where's the push-up? Oh, fuck. Dog! I'm so sorry. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. I'm sorry. They're like Legos. It's like worse than stepping on a Lego. Come here, dude. Come here. Hey. Fuck. Alright, 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Why are you so agitated today? Not agitated. People are just asking questions like, why don't you want to work for a big company? His trust looks shattered. I know. Fuck. It's the worst. He'll be alright. Come here, dude. Come here. Come here. Rejected. Wow. You want to make games while working as a dev? Probably hit up some Unreal Engine or C#. I should work for McDonald's. You know, McDonald's makes, like, the guy who, I was thinking about this in the shower. It's really funny that you say that. But basically, McDonald's isn't the best company because they have so many locations and they make a lot of profit. McDonald's is, like, one of the best companies because they have the most prime real estate locations in, like, everywhere. Like, they have McDonald's everywhere, which means they have very, very, very high-valued real estate. The real estate that they're sitting on is valued more than the company itself. So the guy that started McDonald's was like, whatever, we need a medium to own this shit, and let's make some money while we do it. So I'm just going to buy corners of land in really valuable places, or that things, places that will be valuable, and then now he's just worth tons of money. You're going to get your job placement in 3 months. Any advice on salaries? If you're in the U.S., maybe like, I just did 4 push-ups. So that's more than enough. I did 3 for Craig, and then 1 for America. A couple will start offering jobs at graduation day. Yeah, like 45 to 55. Yep, pretty much. No, I'm saying, yeah, they make tons of money off their food business, right? That's their revenue stream. But what they're sitting on is a gold mine of real estate. Do 50 for America? You're 13. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do, Dad. When do you know that you're ready to apply to jobs? Sinclair. That is literally a title of one of my videos. You don't know that you're ready, but if you want specific technologies for me to tell you what to do, I would say JavaScript, HTML, CSS, Sass, jQuery, React for a front-end job minimum requirement. Done. When I was in school, what was my day break? Like, wake up at X, study for Y. Yeah, no, it wasn't structured at all. All I was trying to do in Finland was not, like, was just try to survive. I didn't have enough money to have a schedule in Finland. Man, Finland was just, Finland was a little bit crazy time in my life, right? When you have, like, 60 euros for, like, 3 months, you start thinking about eating ketchup packets and toothpaste sandwiches, and no, I was just more concerned about surviving and passing my classes, you know? I didn't really have a day breakdown when I was in school like that. What were those pills you had? All right, so these are my little things that I take when I'm coding or whenever I'm focusing on something. What is this drive stuff? It's actually mine, like my company, my pills that I made, handmade them, right? I look like Pablo Escobar in my kitchen, right? El Chapo pushing packs because I have to make these, hand make these. They're basically just caffeine, L-theanine, and synephrine, right? But they're cheaper than what you can get at GNC because I made them. Go hug the doggo for redemption. All right, hold on. Dog, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Oko. Come here, dude. Come here, man. We're good. Is it legal? You can't sell anything that's not legal. Just get Adderall. Adderall has addiction properties to it because it messes with your serotonin and dopamine. If you take anything that messes with your dopamine and serotonin, not good. I don't fuck with that. He's good. Are you good, buddy? He's got a fan base. We're not trying to get him doxxed. Let's see. Would you recommend the MERN, mean, or full web? Should you learn? Yeah, you should definitely learn SQL first. Learn SQL first. It's used in a lot more places than Mongo. Mongo is more like one of those startup things. Okay. Are you good now, buddy? Are you good? How about some chin scratches? Yeah, it's good stuff, huh? Yeah, I know. Okay. How about some ear scratches? Get that other one over there, even it out a little bit. Okay, I think he's good, guys. Does my girlfriend code? My girlfriend is a phlebotomist, so she takes people's plasma and then takes their blood, takes their plasma, and puts their blood back in. Not addiction, but getting addicted to Adderall is rare. I think that is very dependent upon genetics, but overall, a lot of people do. Maybe it's rare for you, but it's actually not rare at all. It happens almost in every case. Because if you give people something that regulates how they feel, they're going to start to need that to feel regular. So, yeah. All right, top 3 things to learn. Will you propose soon? I'm never going to propose to anyone ever. Been there, done that. Top 3 things to learn. Practical software engineering, front end, back end, project management. Done. How many pull-ups can you do? I don't do volume pull-ups. I do strength pull-ups. So I can do about 5 reps with 60 pounds. You thought I was a vegan, gluten-free CrossFit trainer? Actually, there was this girl at the gym the other day. I think she used to do CrossFit because she had, wider lats than I do. But anyways, Justin. Like little Justin? No way. How'd you find the channel, bro? Where are you at? I think we were friends on Facebook. Are you still friends with other Justin? Mr. Clay? He has a kiddo now. That's strange. I wonder how you found the channel. What gets you running with JavaScript? You have a front-end job and you don't know JavaScript very well. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Jobs are very subjective. Titles are very subjective. Probably hit up some React. You can reverse engineer. If you don't know vanilla JavaScript well enough, just reverse engineer some basic React projects. That'll take you where you need to go. I look like Kevin Bacon. I don't know. We should test. We should do the bacon test. React versus Angular. I don't have enough experience to really give a good answer to that, but I would say React. Just because it's just more popular right now. Craig, thoughts on C#? I like C# for Unity development. I don't like C# for ASP.NET development. That's a thing, right? You can do a bacon test. You can type in a celebrity's name and type bacon test, and it will tell you how far you have to go to find someone who's been in a movie with Kevin Bacon. Have you ever been fired? I think that's a subjective term. Yeah, I've been fired. Fired from a job that I obviously didn't care about. I don't have enough, not sure how you found the channel. Been watching it for a while. Seems weird because I used to be a very introverted child. Right? That's cool. Yeah, no, the other Justin, he has a kid. He still lives in Georgia. Phil, he still lives in Georgia. Everyone from the neighborhood still lives in Georgia except for me. I'm fuck this. I'm out to Finland and then I'm in Utah, so I don't know what happened. My parents live here too. I moved them. They lost their house. Well, you know the house that I grew up in, right? My dad lost his job. They got let go. I gave him all my money and said, hey, move to Utah. And now I pay their rent. Well, I mean, they work now, but I still help them out. What do you need if you're a senior dev on a one-man team? You can't say one-man team. If you feel insanely overwhelmed because no one tells you anything, that sounds like the people that you're working for aren't really good to work for. You're from Georgia, the country. Privyet! I don't know. I think you'd still speak Russian in Georgia, right? More coffee, sir. Should you warm up the juke for your daily trip to the gym? Craig, we'll be needing to go to the park today. I would appreciate it if you could use a cloth napkin to wrap the sandwiches. We'll be taking my girlfriend on a date today, Craig. And also, if you could make sure that I have no crinkles in my dry clean, that would be great. Thanks. Vue versus React. Ooh. I don't know enough about Vue to really answer that. How do you procrastinate? I procrastinate by creating streams for other people to join, and then you procrastinate, right? That's how we do it. You're doing a React Redux? Not in the mood to do shit? How do you get out of a bad mood? Brock, you can think yourself into a good mood, and you can think yourself into a bad mood. And that's it. So what I would do is close your eyes, picture where you want to go, figure out something exciting. What is like a ritual that you do that gets you really excited? Like for me, I'm like, whenever I I think about playing video games, grabbing some fast food, getting some soda, and like that just gets me hype. Like what like those are just that's like a thought pattern that I had because that's what I grew up doing. But like I'm sure other people have similar thought patterns. Like, is there something that you've done that gets you hyped and like that you look forward to? Think about that, and you'll be in a better mood. Are you investing surplus money in the market? I don't really like the market too much. Index funds. How am I investing, Robin? I'm not investing into the market right now. I'm not investing in the market to make money off of profits because, you keep printing money, you keep getting profits, but how long will that last? But mainly, I'm just saving my money because now I have a surplus. Well, I don't have a surplus, but I have savings, and I don't know how much of that's going to need to go to taxes, so I'm not doing anything with it. If you lived out in the country, couldn't get to a gym, what would you do? I'd just do some calisthenics, It's a legit one-man team. You got hired for a guy who left a few months ago, got the job just a few weeks ago. It's stressful. It sounds like you need to sit down the people who are above you and then, yeah. Have you ever been robbed? No, I don't. I think they'd have a difficult time to rob me at my house. I really do. First, you have to get past my Rottweiler. Then you have to get past that other dog. And then you have to get past the hollow points in the 9mm, It'd be really difficult. Social Blade ranks your channel as a B-. What do you need to get it to an A? I don't know. It's kind of up to YouTube. Intel stocks went up recently. Are you searching for a job? I don't want a job. I don't do jobs. I don't do jobs. I don't climb corporate ladders. I do my own thing. That's what makes me happy. If I'm sitting in a cubicle being told what to do, here's your task for the day. We'd appreciate if you could have this done by X. It's just like, fuck. I want to go do what I want to do. Is the 9mm at my I don't know. I have multiple. They're hidden around the house, so I'm prepared. Social Blade isn't real time or collaborates with YouTube. Social Blade's crazy. I don't really get how it works. I know if you get a spike in your views, your channel rating changes. I don't really know. It's hard to say. You think I would like Goldman Sachs? Oh, that must be sarcasm because that's like the total opposite of what I'd ever do. Wear a suit and tie to work for a developer job, get told what to do, get micromanaged by 4 different middle managers. I definitely saved up enough money to have the FU money. Definitely. But, you're from Montana? Yeah. Your money or your life affiliate link. That to everyone who asked. Do I do portfolio reviews? Yeah, if you guys got portfolios, I could toss that in a separate video today. That'd be sweet. So if you got a portfolio hosted somewhere on like Heroku, something like that, shoot me your email. Where I'm at. Did I go to university? I have a mechanical engineering degree. Get Yoma and other tech people. I reached out to Yoma. I went to Mayuko's Slack and I messaged her. I was like, hey, you got a really cool thing going on. I noticed you've been working with other people. Be really cool to talk about development with you. And then nothing. So I sent Yoma a message. Like, hey, it'd be really cool to talk with you, blah, blah, blah. And I got nothing. And then I sent Chris Sean a message. And then I was like, hey, bro, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. And he ignored me for like 6 months. No, it wasn't like 6 months. It was like maybe like 2 months. And then I don't know, I just stopped messaging people, right? Because I have to do this on my own. That's just what it is. So I have to create the value for myself. I mean, I'm not like Joe. Joe was nice enough to be like, yo, Joe. Like, Joe was nice enough to be like, hey, Josh, come on the channel. I like what you're doing. So that was cool. And then Chris responded. He's like, oh, I didn't see your message. I was like, are you sure, Chris? And then Aaron in beta responded when I had like 1,800. He was like, yo, this is a cool video. You want to do a stream? I was like, yeah, let's do it. But then he ghosted. He got busy. Anyways, I've messaged people, right? It's just, you know. Try messaging Jarvis. He's pretty chill. Jarvis is pretty chill, and I was gonna message Jarvis when he had like 35,000, but I was just trying to get closer to 30,000 before I messaged him, and then he made a video, and now he's at 300,000. So, rip that idea. His channel, well, so this is the thing with Jarvis, right? Jarvis, he sits next to Mayuko, like they work at the same company. They know Yoma, they know the tech lead, they know Engineered Truth. They all know each other. Like they're in this little Silicon Valley circle where they all just collaborate and boost each other up. And I'm not there, right? So it's just difficult. What is the quote of the day today? Okay, that's an awesome question. I do have a quote of the day, and I would say you're either creating or you're consuming. And I try to be on the end of, you should try to be on the end of creating. Yeah. 99 cents for a push-up. Where do they work? They work at Patreon. Jarvis's channel blew up because he made a comedy video about the worst channel on YouTube or something like that. And so now he has a very split subscriber base. He has a subscriber base that's there for humor, and he has a subscriber base there for funny development-related videos. So now it'll be weird. You're consuming, right? But it's okay to consume things that give you value. And if I'm not giving you value, please just leave. Oh, and the stream just dropped to like 20 people. But seriously, like, consume things that help you increase your value. Consume things that help you. Don't consume things that waste your time. If you're using a product that's free, such as Instagram or Facebook, you're not using the product. You are the product that they're selling because they're selling your data. Oh yeah, so what I've been doing, if you're not watching me or following me on Instagram, I've made like a little thing, a promise to myself where I make a video on Instagram every day of something motivational. So, yeah. You think you have to walk more in your pacified nature? I don't know what that means. You want to study, but you're too bored to start. It sounds like what you're studying isn't very exciting, but this is the thing that separates the men from the boys. You got to figure out how to take these moments of non-excitement and figure out a way to enjoy that process, right? So set a game, like, play a game with it and try to get into flow with it, right? Just see how fast you can get it done. Set a timer and be like, oh, can I get this done in 10 minutes? And then do it, right? Like, figure out a way to have fun with the moments that aren't inherently fun. Like, the content that you're doing doesn't have to be fun, but the process that you go about doing that content, that's what you should try to make fun. That's what people mean when they say enjoy the process, right? Michael Reeves. I could try. PHP or Firebase? I'd use Firebase. Almost done with Cold Steel on Udemy. What else would I recommend? It depends what you want to study next. How much do I actually spend on coding per week or per day? Per day? Not. Well, today I probably won't do a whole lot of. Well, actually, that's not true. I'll work on my website, so I'll need to do some code. And then tomorrow is pretty packed with students, so I'm helping students learn how to code. You need a relaxed day. Today's kind of a relaxed day. I don't really have a whole lot of requirements going on. Oh, by the way, seriously, shoot me your portfolios, like your hosted portfolios, so that I can review them, and then I'll do. It means that fresh and great ideas comes from only peaceful places when you're with yourself. I don't know if that necessarily means you need to be in peaceful places. I have a lot of great ideas when I'm at the gym. They're called serendipitous moments. Serendipity. That's when I have a lot of great ideas. Or when I'm walking. Typically I have so many good ideas when I'm just walking outside. Or when I'm driving. Whenever I'm driving, I just get into this entrepreneur. I have 1,000 ideas I want to execute on right now. And then I come back and I walk through that door right there. And I sit at this desk and I'm like, I don't want to do any of this. But it sounds so good. Greetings from Poland. What's going on? Greetings from Poland. Thanks for your videos. 98.67, you're going to attend Lambda School versus 7 months. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's why it's there. If you want, John, you should ask about maybe the program where they pay you or they help pay your bills while you go. I don't know how much you need to live, but I think they pay you like $1,000 or $2,000 a month, and they tack that on to the end of the boot camp so that you can quit and go to the full time. It's just a trial run right now, though. They're talking about it. Well, I mean, they're doing it, but it depends on how much you need, right? If you need like $5,000 a month. Greetings from Poland. Privyet, everybody, even though that's Russian. I don't know how to say. Love and respect to you from India. Thanks, man. Yeah, like portfolio sites. Let me look at my phone right now. What is this? What is happening right now? So someone from New York ordered some Drive. You are customer number 2, and for that I will write you a personal thank you letter, because no one is buying this. Like, I have it up here, I have it on my site, but I don't do a good job of explaining what these are because I hate shilling shit. Like, but how else? Like, what's in it, right? So this is what I take when I want to focus when I code, right? And so I made it myself, and then some guy's like, why don't you sell it? And I was like, because there's already 400,000 other things in GNC. And then I was like, okay, well, let me just try. And so basically the whole brand is like, literally it's 3 ingredients that I take to help you focus: caffeine, theanine, synephrine. And then I have one with just caffeine and theanine. It's cheaper than what you can get on Amazon, and you get more because I make it myself. All right, that's what they are. If you want to go purchase them, I will write you a handwritten thank you letter because no one is fucking buying them. And then I'll send you a Christmas card. Thanks for being a customer. We didn't forget about you. All right. Anyways, in before everyone goes and buys those. Actually, seriously though, I designed the label. I think the label is actually pretty neat. I was thinking about making it more code oriented because I think this is a little bit too simple. Maybe like put some IDE on the background or something. Why don't you just take a cup of tea? It's different. I mean, a little bit like tea has caffeine in it, but you know, some people don't like drinking it. These are pills, right? So you get to skip the drinking part. Just like I have pre-workout stuff, you get to skip the drinking part. Where can we buy them? Christmas card, you say? I'll send you a Christmas card with my dogs. Everyone, so there was Chance who bought one, and then someone just bought one a minute ago, and then, yeah. I can link it. I think it's like fitness. Let me look. Nope. Here. This is them. Will the Christmas card have the doggo? It's going to be me and my 2 dogs. I'll send you all personal handwritten letters, and then I'll send you a Christmas card. But seriously, like it's not like I'm just shilling them because they don't work. Like they do work. Like this is what I take. I sit down. Caffeine promotes what's called brain entropy, which gives you a lot of great ideas, helps you break through problems. That's why people drink coffee. This is why people drink, like developers drink coffee in the morning, you know? That's what it is. Promotes brain entropy. Helps developers get to work. Drugs for normal work is not worth it, literally. It's not normal work, dude. This is development. And it's not drugs, okay? If you say drink a cup of tea, that's drugs. Just caffeine, man. But anyways. If you're outside the US, don't order it because I'll have to refund you. I can't ship out, like it costs me more to ship outside the US than it does to make them. So that's like no point. But if you're in the US, do it up. Alpha Brain. Alpha Brain is just like a set of... Is there a noticeable difference with the Plus? So the Plus has like... The Plus has synephrine in it. Synephrine is just a physical feeling that kind of like gives you warm fingertips. Warm... it just brings blood to the top of your skin so you feel like this warm feeling. Some people like it, some people don't like it. That's why I have the two different ones. I was thinking about reading some mean comments. People have been really angry lately. Someone left a comment that said, "Don't take this the wrong way, but you don't seem like the normal dickish person like everyone else. You have a lot of positivity and innocence." Oh, that makes me feel a little bit violated. And I can't stop watching your videos. I mean, I guess that's good, right? Oh, someone said, if any web developer call me... Oh, hold on. If any web developer call me, I need for my website development. Okay, bro. How are they going to call you? You didn't leave a number. Let's see. Do I have a fail-safe mechanism routine to get back on track when I get distracted? Fail-safe. I'll go on a walk. That's usually what I do. I'll go on a walk and I'll listen to a book. Are you weird about taking compliments? No, I like compliments, right? It's a good, like, it's just funny the way he's like, just, you don't seem like a normal dickish person. No, I mean, I try not to be. It's my, like, it's the golden rule, right? Treat other people like you'd like to be treated. Apparently there's a lot of fires today. I don't know if you know, the whole Midwest is on fire. I don't really get that many haters, just a few. Just some people that were mad that they went to Trilogy. Do you do meditation? Yeah, I do meditation. It's on my list of stuff to do every day. What happened with the Google interview? The Google interview stopped. I did not pursue the Google interview because I don't want to work at Google. I might do it just because. I might just take the Google interview and do part 2 and just answer with ridiculous answers. Can you tell me about a string? Well, I happen to have a string of yarn, and like, I don't know. Like, I just don't. Oh man, that book. I got emails. This girl emailed me from Trilogy, and she's like, 2 days ago I started, she She sent me the email. 2 days ago, I started Trilogy, and I linked your channel in the general Slack. And then today, you make a video saying that Trilogy is garbage. And I was like, well, I mean, no guarantee, don't go. And she's like, well, we don't have any other boot camps in California. I was like, all right, well, then get your money back. She's like, I can't get my money back. I paid upfront $10.5K. I can't get it back. I'm like, you've been there for less than 48 hours and they won't give you any of your money back? Are you kidding me? That's just even more reason to keep this video up. What about cold showers? It depends. Cold showers are good, but I'm more of a hot shower person. It'd be good content if you're not worried about getting the job. Yeah, it would. Except it would get a lot of views from newer people, and they'd all be like, why is he so dumb? I don't think it would do that good because I'm just not interested in studying for 2 weeks to do an interview that I don't really want to do, you know? Or that I'm not really interested in. Maybe, like, I'd rather interview some engineers at Google and showcase that. I can read the email. When do you know you've learned enough? You're not gonna. There's never a point. You're never gonna know when you're ready. You know. I always say that like the clouds don't part or anything like that. I mean, yeah. I like when people are like, "What boot camp should I go to?" Everyone thinks I'm gonna be like, "Go to Lambda." That's not what I say. I'm like, find something with a guarantee that fits your learning style, fits your budget. Like, how much money do you need to be free of corporations? It depends on your living expenses. Do you live like you're in college, or do you have budget creep, expense creep? A lot of people make more money, they get a raise, and they buy a new thing. They buy more things when they get more money. Then they have no time to use those things because they're too worried about keeping their job. Can we get a guarantee with your Google resume? No, I'm not going to put a guarantee. Like, it's a template, so if you redo the info on the template and it's terrible, I can't guarantee that. I just know it's really good because I've gotten plenty of compliments that are like, oh, wow, this resume is awesome. That's why we called you. Is Lambda 8 hours a day or a specific 8 hours a day? Yeah, it's 8 to 5. It's 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. West Coast time. No, you have to be there. They take roll. Lambda's like, you need to be there at this time to do this thing. It's like boot camp. It's like an in-person boot camp. You have to be there. Your camera has to be turned on. Like, they check to make sure that you're there at the beginning of the day. They check to make sure you show up to stand up at the end of the day. What should you do to build up theoretical knowledge? Maybe try Interview Cake. Interview Cake could be good. You have enough money for 2 years, basically 700 NIS a month. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't ever be saving enough money so that, like, this is how people retire typically. Retirement typically goes, you invest your money into your 401k so that compound interest, blah, blah, blah. You get a big lump sum, and you essentially make sure that you have enough money in the bank so that you don't run out of money before you die. Like, that's it. That's all retirement is for most people. And instead, you should always have income, a revenue stream, whether that's passive or you put in a little work. But you should never just depend on having enough money that you can live long enough before it runs out or before you have to get another job. That's a terrible idea. Midwest, I thought you were an SLC. I am. My thoughts on dropshipping? Dropshipping is a very crowded space, and you're all selling the same products from AliExpress at different rates. The only thing setting you apart is your marketing and your ability to drive traffic to your website. That's it. You're all selling the same stuff. The value is not changing. You're not adding anything on. The pricing may be different. You might be willing to take a lower profit, but there's some other guy willing to take even less profit because he lives in a different country that's super cheap. So the barrier to entry is very low for e-commerce, and it's going to be very crowded. That ship has kind of sailed. So unless you have an audience that you can direct traffic to, it's not a very good way to go. Do I play video games? Yeah, I like video games. I'm thinking about bringing back the muscle loot. That was my drop shipping thing, except it's not drop shipping. It's like a subscription box. That's what I really want to do. Muscle Loot OG was my OG business idea. And I started building it, and I made the boxes. Have you guys seen it? I think I had like 20 people here when I showed the boxes. Let me grab them. They're pretty sweet, but I never like executed on the idea. I got one. Where's the other one? In the back. This was it, right? So you'd like subscribe to the Muscle Loot, and then every month you'd get a new workout plan, and you'd get some supplements, and now I have my own supplements, so I could just send those. You get like a shirt and some gym gear and some motivational stuff on the front. I don't know, it was super cool. This was a little bit more expensive, and then I had like the mini one here, which was like this. This doesn't exist, right? It's the stack pack, because that's what they call the anabolic chicken. It's a meme, right? I think it's cool. I really like the design, like, because I did all this, but it's pretty sweet. But it's not drop shipping because it's, you know, I'm making the products. But it'd be a cool little subscription box. Cost of living in SLC. The cost of living is going up. I have a house, so I don't have to worry about rent too much. But essentially what they're doing is they're building apartments where they would normally build houses, right? Because why build a house that you can put one family in when you can build a 4-story apartment and pack 9 families in, you know? So spaces are getting smaller, costs are going up. There's only so much space between those mountains and those mountains. All right, $2 is 2 push-ups. Here we go. Let's do it. Hold on, you guys can't really see. You're thinking of moving to SLC. Is Silicon Slopes becoming a reality? Yeah, that already exists. Silicon Slopes is already an event. It actually happens. Like, I got tickets to Silicon Slopes. Can we see this? I don't know if you guys can see. I'll do some pull-ups. How about that? We'll do some finger pull-ups. I need to practice. Hopefully I don't rip my door off. Here we go. I don't have enough finger strength. Ugh. Can you hear that? They're like popping. Hold on. Here we go. Push-ups. I feel like Dumb and Dumber. Okay. All right. There's the push-ups. Any tips how to work remotely in from the U.S. and be in Asia? Yeah, you can work remotely. You just have to be a contractor. Upwork's a good place. It's easy. You're not going to get a salary job. Very easy, because I have to provide a visa for that. But you can work as a contractor. Easy. No problem. But for any tips, maybe we work remote. Throw a towel over the door. Yeah, the door brackets. I don't know. This house was built in 1941. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I want to. Is it fair to ask for a raise after 3 months of work? Time doesn't matter. You could be there forever and do nothing. What matters is your value. Have you brought more value than, you know? Hoping you go to Dev Mountain in Provo. Don't go to Dev Mountain. No, there's no guarantee at Dev Mountain. I don't know. I would say time at a job doesn't matter. If you want to ask for a raise, bring more value. You always come up in my recommended. I guess that's good. What is it that I do? Do I have a job? I have a job. I've always had lots of jobs. but I just quit my job so that I could make videos to help people get jobs. That makes sense. Polkadot, I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm just saying they don't have a guarantee. They have career services, aka customer support. My opinion is do not go to anywhere that does not have a guarantee. A good guarantee, not please put a genuine effort or we'll give you your money back. Like genuine guarantee. And they don't have one. They didn't have one when I went. But none of them had them at that point, right? It was still a proof of concept type deal. There's a lot of places. Just saying. Thoughts of starting to clickbait? It's not clickbait. You just have to play the algorithm. That's it. Like you have to set your side a price. Yeah, this is what happens, right? People are like, "Oh, you're starting to clickbait now." It's like you have to set your pride aside and do what works, especially when you have to pay a mortgage. Like it's like, look, I realize this is stupid and it sucks, but people click and that's what works. And that's just how it is. So you have to put your pride aside because if you don't, you're not going to get any views. You can make the best content in the world. It doesn't, it's not hypocrisy. Like I put in my time. I've always had 2 jobs for the past 3 years. I put in my dues. I put in my time. I've been, let go, like laid off because no money. I've worked a lot. I've done not a lot of things that are fun or fulfilling for a very long time. You should start clickbaiting. In a way, I kind of do, but not enough. Yeah, you still have to provide value, right? Most people click on. I've had a few comments that were like, "This thumbnail doesn't have anything to do with the video," and it's like most people click on a thumbnail and they forget what the thumbnail was 5 seconds into watching the video. Like, you expect a guarantee on that Christmas card, Roman? I'm not seeing anything here in my email. Just kidding. I just refreshed. All right, you're getting a Christmas card. Dominic, you're getting a Christmas card. Have you ever built a Chrome extension? It's quite fun. Actually, yes. I have a Chrome extension zipped up on my desktop. I was going to make that available for you guys to use. I forgot that I had that, so thanks for reminding me. Yeah, it was like a Chrome extension so that like if you wanted to just click a button that says front end, it's like, oh, what do I want to learn for front end? You go here, boom, boom, and it takes you to where some resources or something. I think that'd be cool. Actually, I have it mostly working. I just have to style it better because it sucks. Write that down. Next video should be called "I'm quitting YouTube," parentheses, not clickbait. Do I have a mentor? My mentors are people in books that I listen to nonstop. Do I do mentorship? Yes, I do. Craig is one of those. Armand is one of those. There's another person named Dave. That's one of those. I have more students. Mike, Brian. I have like 17 people that I'm teaching right now. Do I consider myself a workaholic? Nah, I mean, it's not. It's work, technically, because it brings money, but it's something that I would do if I didn't get paid. But now I have to get paid because I have bills to pay, just like you. Hello from the Soviet Empire. Privyet, I guess. You're a mechanical engineer. 2 years. You want to change your career. Can I advise some paths? Private advice. What? What is private? Should I whisper? Guys, don't listen to this. Gary, a mentor? Who's that? Oh, yeah, Gary. How did I forget about Gary? Obviously, yeah, Gary. Gary, too. I have so much going on, it's hard to remember. I have a couple girls. This girl named Irina. Lots of people. So, like, people are like, well, you're not coding. I'm teaching code, like, every day, in some capacity. Dev Mentor ASMR. Welcome to another video. We're going to be doing some HTML and some CSS. But everyone's going to fall asleep because it's boring anyways. How are the winters? Inversions and driving in the snow. Most of the summer is an inversion. That's not very fun. There's a lot of forest fire smoke that gets stuck here. Today it's actually pretty cloudy and pretty windy, so I can actually see the mountains pretty clearly. The winters, driving in the snow, I don't know, if you have a car with four-wheel drive, it's not too bad. It's always funny to see the dude in the really, really low Mustang with two-wheel drive, and he's just like, fuck it, I'm going on the highway, and it's like a foot of snow, and he gets stuck within like 2 seconds, and everyone just goes around him. Okay. And then you have other people trying to pull out his car that are also two-wheel drive, and then those cars get stuck. Did anyone see his door close? It's really windy outside. You sent me an email. I might have responded to your email. I don't have any emails. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I responded to your email. Point, why would you use them if you can make better? Do I watch motivational videos? Yeah, I really like Absolute Motivation. That's a good channel. There's another guy that I watch. There's this one channel called Motiversity. It's like, as cheesy as it sounds, like, the channel's good. Christmas card better have a guarantee of the dogs. It will. Would I use old projects as a portfolio piece if they're lower quality than what you're able to create? Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. I would use new stuff. Am I mentoring Patrick? No, Patrick's exclusive Lambda, right? I'm not meddling in any of that. Like, this is just all about what you can accomplish there. I don't mess with any of that. I mean, he asked me questions. He's like, how much do you think I'll get paid? Give me some sites to go to jobs. Like, we talk pretty much every day. I have his phone number and stuff. Like, I'd say that we've become friends incidentally, like you know, I think I put a post in the Lambda Slack. I was like, hey, one of you, I want to follow you. And then he messaged me. He's like, hey, I watch your videos every day. And then he sent me a meme, and I was like, hey, this is my kind of guy. What states do I see companies opening up shop? Probably Montana. Wyoming has a good blockchain scene growing. Denver's pretty crowded right now. Salt Lake City is also pretty good. We have a lot of space. Yeah, probably a lot of like just cheap states. But I don't necessarily know. They'll either open up in cheap states or they'll go remote. It doesn't make sense unless you really don't. If you don't really trust your employees, then you might need somewhere if you're that kind of guy. But then you're hiring the wrong kind of employees. Have I listened to Elon Musk's advice? Maybe. Come over for some milk and cookies.
Why don't you come over into the basement? I got a whole cellar full of popsicles.
Do I play video games? Do I follow esports? Esports not so much. I like to watch esports. I just don't know anything. Anything in Arizona? Arizona's kind of hit or miss. I like Overwatch, but I don't watch like Overwatch League or anything. I know what you're talking about though. Anything about Canada? In Canada, they're very office oriented. I know Vancouver, super high. It's like Vancouver's like the San Francisco of Canada, and then Toronto is kind of classical. Just past the Lambda Challenge, dude. That's sweet. Actually, one of the guys that I'm working with, he's a police officer, and he's been doing it for like 2 weeks, and I was like 2-3 weeks, and he just wanted to see if he could pass the Lambda Challenge, to see if he could do the boot camp, and he could, and I was like, all right, sweet, I'm doing my job. I'm a lot of people's go-to guy. Who's my go-to guy? I don't necessarily know if I have one go-to guy. I have a lot of people that I read books from. Tom Bilyeu is pretty good. I like Will Smith's outlook on stuff. MJ DeMarco is pretty good. occasional stuff from like Joel Osteen, not like when he's, like he's not wrong in what he says. Robert Greene, Seth Godin, Jocko Willink. Who else? Tim Grover, Jesse Itzler. Oh, Jesse Itzler is so good. Lighthouse Labs in Vancouver. Do they have a guarantee? What else I got in here? Just a lot of authors that I read. Ebooks or books? So this is the thing. The reason why I listen to audiobooks is because I can do two things at once. I can do one thing that's automated, like cooking or driving, something like that. But with an actual book, you have to sit down, open the book, and you have to be in one place for X amount of time, and you have to read. So I listen to audiobooks because I can do it. I can learn while I'm doing things that require me to do one thing. So usually audiobooks is how I go. Right now I'm listening to Lynchpin by Seth Godin. You heard what you said earlier. You'll see what's out there. If they don't have a guarantee, they need to have like a 99.9999% placement rate. Otherwise, go to online something. Also 1.5x for audiobooks. I do 1.8. Do I know Channel Tech Lead? Yeah, I do. It's kind of a meme now, right? I listen to 1.8. So I have my company's Audible, but I don't work at my company anymore, right? So I can't get any new books, but I still can listen to what I have. And I listen to 1.85 on there. And then right now I'm listening to Lynchpin at 1.8 on my own. And then after that I'll probably, let's get this bread. Yo, if you guys want to get this bread, it's $1 a push-up. Actually, I told my dad about this stream last night, and I was like, I put $1 for one push-up, and someone gave me like $10, and so I did 10 push-ups, and he's like, "What? I don't believe that. I'm gonna come over there." I was like, "No, you're too old. Someone's gonna come in, and they're gonna drop like $200 just to watch you die." He was like, "I can do it." I was like, "All right, well, come on over then." So one of these streams, we're going to have my dad doing push-ups for $1 because he doesn't think it's a real thing. Do I find Python more enjoyable experience than learning JavaScript? It depends. A lot of people say, hey, just do JavaScript, and then they start you off in the console of Google, and then you do Python, and you're still in the console. You wish you started with Python. I think Python has a lot of utility, a lot more utility than the classical, manipulate the DOM. Python's like, hey, let me scrape this website, pull this data, and then send it somewhere so that you can use it. It's just a lot more like you can do more things that's just not moving HTML around. I like it. Oh man, I can't wait to see that stream day. What kind of toilet paper do I use? Have you ever heard that song, Save That Money by Lil Dicky? Single ply TP ass bleed, That's what I use. Single ply TP. Trying to make a better life for yourself and your family. Online resources besides Free Code Camp and you. Okay, so there's Free Code Camp. Code School also has a good one. Coding Game is good. Code Wars is good. Do I have any React portfolios you recommend people use as a reference? Go to Code Sandbox and look at all of the React examples on there. Like there's like 3,000 React apps on codesandbox.io, and then you can just find one that someone did and take some inspiration from those. There's also some with Preact, Vue. For something like web scraping, why would you use Python instead of Node? I don't know how to do it in Node. That's your answer, sir. I told my dad I'm going to start doing strip streams where it'll be $10 for a piece of clothing, and he just started laughing. I was like, I'm going to hire I'm gonna hire some Instagram thought, and then I'm gonna pay her $200 for an hour, and then I'm gonna do a stream where it's $400 for a piece of clothing, all the way down to her bikini, and then I'm gonna make $4,000. I'm gonna pay her $200, and I'm gonna pocket the other $3,800. And he just like busted out laughing. I was like, no, I can't do that. I'll get banned. But I was like, that's how you make $5,000 in an hour. Python's where it's at. 2 push-ups is where it's at. All right, I got you. Hold. Hey, it's not, 2 push-ups. 1, 2, we'll do the one leg. 3, okay. I don't know if it would just be a normal YouTube live stream, Just do it on Twitch and I'll be fine. I think if we just do it like the Amaranth girl or whatever, right? Just go stream at the gym and do some suggestive yoga poses. Do I know any mind-blowing facts? Not because you asked me on the spot, I can't think of it, How many Red Bull every day? I don't drink Red Bull. I think it tastes like liquid sweet tarts, and that's not my favorite candy. Hey, thanks for the $2, by the way. I appreciate that. It supports the stream. Like, I'm on that hustle every day, Please tell you more about meditation. You want to try one. Is there one? There's not maybe a set schedule. So what I use is I use this app called Insight Timer. I don't have like an affiliate link or anything. I'm not sponsored. It's free, right? I'm using free shit. There's an app called Insight Timer. You can come over here. You can click meditations. Some of them are just noise, and then some of them are, actual like guided meditations. So it depends on how busy my brain is. Yo, when are the courses coming to the On Focus page? They're coming. They're coming soon, but I have to fix the bugs on my website first. What do I think most juniors lack in regards to JS knowledge? Probably the functional methods. Besides, like this, most people use map. That's pretty common. .map is pretty common for React, but there's also reduce, filter, a whole bunch of stuff like that that's easy to bypass. There are more cows than humans in New Zealand. That's a pretty sweet fact. Coke or Pepsi? I'm a Pepsi drinker. Coke, a Pepsi Max is what I like. Where does the energy come from? Spinach. Energy comes from my Drive Energy brand, brought to you by Josh. No. I just have to. I've been making a conscious effort to be more charismatic, right? I treat every stream as a chance to be a little bit more charismatic than I was last time. Not so I'm like, it's your boy Code and Phase coming at you, we back at it again. Like, I'm not trying to, like, he's way more charismatic than I am. You know what I mean? But yeah. Ashley, what is this bullshit? This is just a meme. I think I feel and I seem happier than I was when I was working and doing live streams. Like, welcome back to another live stream, guys. Here we go. Hope you're having a great day. Fucking hate my life. That was me. There's a ghost. See my door move? Yeah, by the way, hit me up with your project portfolios. If you got an app, if you got a website, if you got a personal website, hit me with that. I would like to review it. I'm going to do resume reviews, so send your resume there, send your cover letter, send your portfolio site there. Oh, I just thought of an idea. Insight timer, yeah. There's also like people are like Headspace, and the guy has a relaxing voice. Not gonna lie, he's like Morgan Freeman levels relaxing, but it's it's expensive. It's like $15 a month. You have a calculator, and I guess it's an app. Yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at it if you want, as long as it's not C++. Then I'll just ban you. How's it going with Python? We finished the Python basics course. So we did dictionaries, collections, lists, all their little stuff. So now we're doing web scraping, and we're almost done with that. And so then maybe we'll probably hit some Django or some Flask. That'd be fun. Set that up, get that going. Biff. Down-to-earth personality. Would you Vaseline your left nipple for $12? I'm gonna need at least $12.50 for that. What's a big turnoff for employers? Depends on the employer. If it's a startup, they're probably pretty chill. If they're a large corporation, not making eye contact, not leaning forward, and not like, like body language is probably a huge deal. What's wrong with C and C++? I didn't say C. I just said C++. C's okay. C++ is fine too. I can't optimize your code because that's not my thing. Is the e-commerce app on GitHub? What? Mine? Oh, it's a WordPress. It's not an e-commerce app. There's no point in me making an e-commerce app that I'm actually trying to have people use as a single developer. $13 coming in your way. I'm not going to do that because I don't have Vaseline, okay? How much do startups really care about unit testing? They don't. And it depends on the industry, right? If the startup has to do with finance, then you're going to probably be writing unit tests out the ass. If it has to do with money, probably going to be doing unit tests. Sent you the email. All right, I'm looking. I'm refreshing my email. I'm not getting anything. Refreshing. How do you keep motivated when learning code? You don't need to be motivated to learn code. Everyone thinks you have to be motivated to do something in general, and you don't have to be motivated to do something. You just have to be disciplined enough to figure out, to realize, like, look, this isn't really exciting and fun right now, but there's this disconnect. You have a goal. It looks better over here. Right? This is your goal, and this is where this is where you're at, right? And it's easy to lose sight, especially when you really have to. It's easy to lose sight of your goal when you're doing things that are not showing an immediate benefit, especially to your income. If the portfolio site is built on WordPress, is it Poser Nation? You can build your portfolio site on whatever you want. I don't give a shit. And I don't think anyone else does, because the portfolio site is just to host your other apps. And so what I want to see is a gallery of images, a gallery of some example apps that you have. I don't have canola oil. We can use peanut oil if you want. A gallery that you click on and it takes you to GitHub. That's what I want to see. That's what employers want to see. Dog, you creeping? Come here. Come creep over here. Come here. It's okay. Not interested. Future scope of front-end developer. It's going to keep scaling. It's going to keep going up. Pay will go down. Price will go up. I mean, like, costs of education. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Educational beginner knowledge will go up. Like a few years ago, it used to just be jQuery, JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Now it's not. Coconut oil. Oh, that's what me and the girlfriend use. You guys should try it out if you have a girlfriend. Works. What else? They're plotting against me. I wouldn't doubt it, right? The one black dog is the Rottweiler, and she is very aware of whatever you tell her to do. She's aware enough to be like, nah, not going to do it. Hey, come here. Come here for a sec. Just come here. What's she doing? You look like you're planning something. Yeah, that's what that guilty face looks like. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hello to the fan. Come on up. Come on up. All right, here's doggo number 2. She's just chilling for the day. All right. Let's see. Do I support e-commerce platforms like Shopify? I think the real winners on Shopify are the people who make the apps, the plugins for your Shopify. Shopify's okay, right? They make money and they take a percentage of your profit, like 2% or 1%, depending on how much you pay. I mean, they're okay, right? If you don't know how to code or anything, or don't know anything about e-commerce, it's pretty easy, but you need someone to buy your stuff still. So that's the problem with Shopify. Anyone can make a store, but if you don't have customers, it doesn't matter. And then you got to compete for traffic for stuff. Oh, there's my girlfriend not wearing any pants. What up? And before demonetized. Yeah, this dog has eyebrows. Looks like I gotta delete this stream. Rip. Sue. Like, you can tell that she's always thinking stuff. Close the door. She knows that I'm streaming, so she's either trying to sabotage me. Stream just went up. $20 to take care of her knee. How do you prevent burnout? I do things that I enjoy, and if I don't enjoy them, I do them anyways. That's it. If you don't have a steady pace, right? Burnout comes when you try to do too many things at once. Hey, oh fuck! I rolled over my camera cord. There you go. Rip. Let me close the door. Girlfriend, what are you doing? That's the rule. That's the rule at my house. If you want to be a girlfriend at my house, no pants allowed, you know? Specialization. All right. Later, AKS. Hope you're having a good one. Unfinished project. Yeah, it's actually pretty neat. I like this website. What are you talking about? Unfinished. Look at this. This is a pretty lit website. Whoever made this just sent me this as a portfolio. It's pretty sweet. Attached as the resume. If I'd like to review it. I would like to. What do I think of Flatiron? I think Flatiron has a guarantee, but what I know about Flatiron purely from an objective standpoint is that they have gotten popped for misrepresenting their placement numbers, and now they don't really partner with people. I sent Flatiron a message saying, hey, I'd like to review your content and see what you guys are doing, or if I could follow a student there maybe. And they said, if there's a fit, well, I'll forward your request to the marketing team, and if there's a fit, the marketing team will reach out. So I'm like, I'm not applying for a fucking job. Like, you don't have to just tell me no up front. Just be like, yeah, no, we don't work with people. So that's what I know about Flatiron. I like their website. I think they have a good layout on their homepage, but that's what I know up front. I don't know, dude. That looked pretty lit. Do I find YouTube good enough to make some side money? Seeing as I do YouTube as a job, it's not a job, it's a calling, I'd say. I mean, it's okay. I don't do YouTube for money. If you do YouTube for money, or generally if you create stuff purely for money, you're not going to do very well. You have to create value and then give value to people, and then occasionally charge for the value so that you can pay your bills. Solution to procrastination. I assume you're procrastinating. Just realize procrastination, I say this every time, is the land of tomorrow where everything gets done. But tomorrow actually never comes, you know? Can I repeat what I said about Flatiron? Flatiron has been popped for misrepresenting their placement numbers. I asked to partner with them, to work with them, to review their content or follow a student or, see what they're about. And I emailed the marketing lady, head of marketing, and she said, I'll forward you to the marketing team. And if there's a fit, someone will reach out. And that's literally what everyone says to you when it's like, no, go fuck yourself. We're not giving you the job, It's like, solution to procrastination. One more thing is you're having pain aversion right now, right? So whatever you're not doing is simply because whatever you need to do is going to be uncomfortable or difficult or annoying in some capacity, and so you're avoiding the pain from that, which is good, right? You want to do things that make you uncomfortable because the path to average is very comfortable and very crowded, okay? So go do what you need to do. Guys, I'm feeling the need to do push-ups. Feeling the need for the pump. Where are my push-up donos? Someone swing some Ds. I'm just kidding. You made a to-do list today for tomorrow? You hope you follow it. Is it feasible for one developer to develop a full e-commerce site like Alibaba or Amazon? For one developer? Yeah, it's feasible. The question is, what's your timeline? Timeline is going to be crazy. There's going to be some crazy numbers on that timeline. The ability to scale your products and all that stuff. The Thinkful in-person. I didn't know Thinkful had an in-person. I thought Thinkful was all online. I know my friend Katie, she teaches at Thinkful, so I'd have to maybe get some more info. Do one push-up for everyone No, that's not how it works. Everyone would hit and I'd end up doing 90 push-ups. And then I just have to, Lambda is $20K for non-US citizens. That's not true in its entirety. Lambda is willing to take a risk on you if you can prove to yourself or them that you're worth them taking a risk. So, yeah. We're all procrastinating by watching the stream. But if I'm providing you value in some capacity or answering a question or helping you in some way, then you've gained something and it's not total procrastination. However, if you were to just play video games unranked, at least if you're not doing ranked, and maybe if you're doing ranked you get something, but if you're playing quick match, whatever, then you're not getting anything and that'd be a total waste of time. Trying to recoup what I'm going to lose on recouping the stream. I know, right? Actually, maybe I'll just freeze frame that and then make it girlfriend face reveal, not clickbait. Right? Except you can't. Lambda or Flatiron? Seeing as I can't say much about Flatiron because they won't respond to me and they won't reach out to me, I'm just going to say Lambda. If you have something to hide, it really looks like you kind of have something to hide. Why wouldn't you want someone to come investigate your curriculum and show people that this is good stuff? It seems like it's silly for them not to. I didn't even ask for any money. I was just like, hey, I think this would be good content. You guys want to get your stuff out there? And they were like, if there's a fit, we'll have someone reach out. Okay, so that's a no. Been there, done that 1,000 times. Why can't you just tell me no? Is Katie going to be on stream again? If she wants to. She's pretty busy. I think she's moving soon. The self-help advice in your head that you'll be this great person and everything's going to be easy, but it's just, yeah. The old classic question, how much do you bench, Josh? I haven't done a PR in a very long time. So I want to say 240 once. Not enough, right? I need to get those chesticles. Bench more. What video game am I talking about? Obviously, I'm talking about Overwatch. They're procrastinating, telling me now. Exactly. What games do I play? Oh, last night I was playing some PUBG. I was playing that new Ring of Elysium, but I don't have anyone to play with. So playing solo sucks. And then I haven't played Fortnite because I don't know how to build, really. I don't know the binds. I think Fortnite could be good. I could probably be pretty good at that, but then I'd just be streamer number 4,596 streaming Fortnite, so that wouldn't be fun. I like to play PUBG on my phone. Thoughts on League of Legends? I'm sorry, did you mean cancer? Vue.js remote jobs. I don't know. Go to remoteok.io. Type in Vue. That'd be good. Thoughts on League of Legends though, for real? I mean, it seems okay. I don't like it because I don't know the item meta, and I think the games go very long. So yeah. Did I play Pokemon Go? I did not. I played so much Pokemon when I was a kid. Like, I actually played the card game as a kid in addition to collecting the cards. And I'm done playing Pokemon. Yeah, so big brands like Apple and IBM don't require a degree, so would paying for college be a waste of money? We already know that you don't need a degree to work at Google. Like, is it a waste of time and money? It depends if you have the drive to get the knowledge that you're lacking from college, right? There's a couple college courses probably that you could get some real value that they might ask you some questions on, especially if you're going to be like a senior engineer manager eventually or something, you know? You might need to be able to learn how to solve these problems. The question is, do you have a what was I going to say? Like the drive to do it. My coupon thing is broken. The coupon thing is not broken. I just have to format the email better and then send it out. Trust me, everyone that has signed up for the email on my website is going to get the coupon. And then, then you can go get what you want. Play Ring of Elysium with you? Yeah, sure, dude. Let's do it on Twitch. I'm going to stream some games on Twitch, but I need followers to know because I'm not allowed to say, hey, I'm going to go to Twitch. And make that the pure content of the video. I can say, hey, I stream on there, but I can't make that the full point of the video or YouTube will ban you because it's a direct competitor, you know? Do I have mechanical keyboards? Yeah, I have this. This is a K95. What's my Twitch? Let me find it. Treehouse or Codecademy? I think Codecademy is more geared toward absolute beginners. It's pretty classic. Treehouse is like Udemy, but curated only by Treehouse. So if you like the quality of Treehouse and you like what they do, and you like to learn different topics, go with Treehouse. If you like Codecademy's more, hey, 2 + 2 is code. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I get from Codecademy. It's for absolute beginners. Freelancing or employment? Entrepreneurship. Done. Would you be willing to play viewer games? Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Whoever wants to join the party, I'll play with them. I'm not, I'm all about it. I'm not pick and choose. I don't need to stream solo. We can hop in some chat. You can teach me how to be good. Anyways, I'll just paste that a couple more times. There you go. That's my Twitch. I'll go play some games on you guys. You just saw the WoW video of the hunter. Do you need some teacher for arena? I don't want to play hunter in BFA. I don't want to play BFA. It's boring. Will I play Classic WoW? What do you do at the end of Classic WoW? You get the stuff at the tier 3, whatever, tier 3.5, and then what? There's nothing else to do. Don't get that Linus Tech Tips spanking. Oh yeah. So if you guys just go follow that channel. Do you want to get boosted to Grandmaster? Yeah, I mean, I'm not that bad at WoW. I'm not terrible. We'll boost for code lessons. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. We'll stream it. We'll stream boosting for code lessons. You ask one for every win that we get in Arena. I will answer one of your code questions. Solid? Solid. Okay. Let's do that. I'm going to go here in a second. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. I would appreciate some feedback. Seriously, go poop on my website. Like, try to break it. And if you really feel compelled, please send me an email on what's broken, because I'd really want to know so I can fix it. That's what I'm going to be doing today, mostly. And then, yeah. How do you come up with ideas for entrepreneurship? It's kind of a person thing. You can't just say, I want to run a business. Typically, you find a problem and you solve that problem. Right now, the problem is people have a lot of resources. I'm not that bad at Overwatch. I'm almost platinum. But yeah, if you want to do Grandmaster, you don't have to boost me. I don't think I'm that bad. I could contribute enough. Yeah, but Terrell, we could definitely do that if you want. Thoughts on coding contests like Google Code Gym? I mean, I guess they're good. It seems like a great way for Google to get problems solved for free. The only way you play WoW is if it was VR tracking and get those gamer gains. You can actually play WoW with a Vive headset. It takes a little modification to do, but like you have to play first person, but you can like look around and your character will move and stuff. Plug my focus pills. All right, yeah, sure. Anyways, this is what I use to code. It helps me focus. They're mine. I'm not shilling anything. I make them manually. If you want to make my kitchen look like Pablo Escobar and basically the El Chapo, then, you know, order a pack of these, because that's what will make my kitchen look like. Any apps to make a daily plan? Use Trello and then use Pomodoro. Boom. Oh, before you go, pop that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. I'll be back later today. Send me your resumes. Send me your portfolios. Send me your cover letters, and I'll include it in the video for later today. I'm gonna go grab some food and then back to the grind. So I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Thanks for spending 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 45 seconds with me. And you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the other stream. Oh, wait, no. We're doing Twitch games later. So if you followed the Twitch, go hit that Twitch, and then we'll do some viewer games if you guys are down. I'll post it in the Discord if you guys want to join. So, there we go. Can you open up these and drink them? All right, let's do it. All right, I'm out. Later, guys.